Well, hello once again. This is me, Leonard Wells, broadcasting as usual from HASLINGDEN, north of Manchester in the UK, on Tuesday the 30th of August 2011. Do you know what pylonophobic is? Are you pylonophobic? Pylonophobic means that you loathe pylons. You know, those metal men, those dreadful metal graffiti, which for 100 years have carried and brought our electricity from the power stations to our homes. And the company that operates them is the National Grid. Now, I don't know about you, but they may be relatively efficient and relatively cheap to install. And they don't often fall down of their own accord, although if there is a big wind or some heavy snow or freezing rain, the power cables tend to come down. Now, I don't know about you, but they look gruesome. The worst ones I have come across are on the M65 in Lancashire, when they walk alongside the motorway and then cross it. In the most beautiful scenery, it's sheer vandalism. We wouldn't tolerate wind farms alongside our motorways or alongside our main roads. So why do we allow these metal graffiti, as I call them? Why on earth do we put up with it? We're in the 21st century now. For heaven's sake, it may cost a lot more money to put them underground, but that's no excuse for choosing the cheap option. And then there's always that strange health scare business. Now, let's not go down that road, because you could say the same problem would arise when the power cables are underground. And you might also say that what happens if there are floods? Well, provided the cable is protected in a waterproof cover, it's not likely to be affected by rain or snow or frost. And these days, they really have got putting cables underground to a fine art. I've seen two guys install a gas pipe to a house on the Wentworth estate in the Virginia water, almost in the blink of an eye. It was absolutely incredible. Now, that's only on a small scale, of course, and electricity cables will have to be very, very thick. But if you think about it, whilst they're at it, why not put lots of these cables to bring broadband to all the outlying parts and villages? Because if we have electricity pylons going across the land, they go to almost every part of, well, they will go to every part of the UK, even on our remote islands. So why not? We could bring broadband to everybody, high-speed broadband, not this 1 megabyte or 2 megabytes. I call them mega burgers. That's the way I can think about them, because I have a penchant for burgers. So remembering the word mega burger is relatively simple for me. So what I have done, I'm also a pylonophobe, and I'd like to see them removed as soon as possible, just as I'd like to see all our railway lines electrified with overhead power cables, so that you can take a proper modern electric train from Plymouth to Wick. Not some of these ancient diesel rail cars which should have been scrapped 20 years ago. I mean, you don't see steam-driven buses on the streets of London, do you? So I put a petition on the government's website, and the petition is called "Put all electricity power lines underground, scrap the pylons," and it's petition number 15207. So go on, if you agree with it, go on and vote for it. We've got 12 months. If 100,000 of us who don't like pylons will just sign that petition, we've got a chance. And to heck with the power companies and their metal graffiti. By the way, they've been talking about it a lot on the Today programme. Mr. Humphreys has been having a go. What would we do without Mr. Humphreys? Humphreys and marmalade. That's the best way to start the day. Humphreys and marmalade. Take care. God bless while it's still legal in the UK to say God bless. All the best. Bye for now. Tally ho!